Ay, ay, ay. You never thought so much crap could come out of a tiny dog. Playing, cleaning shit for 130 viewers. Shut up, Bicep. You know, I know what did it. I know what did it. Lynn, do you remember the whipping cream? Do you remember the whipping cream you didn't use? Thank you, Rob, for the 1 great gem, buddy. I appreciate it, man. AGR, I don't think I thanked you, but thank you for the 3, man. I appreciate it. Regular scheduled program. Okay, what the hell was I doing? How was it the whipped cream? Because some dipshit fed a dog the entire thing. But anyway, let me check the grid. It still says potential power consumed 1.4K. I still think that's a problem. Yeah, I'm back cerebral. I think if I'm to do this, I'll either need another grid down here. Are these hitting max gas pressure? They do for a moment. I'm wondering if I should put another pump here and call that good, and then like... But even I don't like that. Yeah, Lynn, I know. No, Trondia. It was just of that consistency. Of that consistency. I wonder what I should do with this setup. Because I also wanted to make one of them up to the top of the base. Like one right up here. But, because I finally have done away with this, let's make that extra storage compactor room. I had to run in like 4 different rooms looking for the pet spray or whatever for, you know, when they go on the floor, there's stuff specifically designed to clean it. And of course it wasn't where it should have been. Oh yeah, definitely, Hokey. Death, Javier, death. Let's see, I don't think there's going to be anybody that I want to keep. Nah, I want Diver's Lungs right now from this point in time. We'll put, with copper, these down. We'll copy the settings. Welcome back, Rhyme. Basically, Jondia. And then, let's can these. I guess I should can these too. Come on! Come on! Hurry up! How you doing, Llama? What's up, man? What happened when I was going? Josh, a dog exploded. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Might not be a bad idea to put like a gas permeable or 2 there. And then I can even do more storage. Now, leaves an oddball space, but there's nothing I can do about it. Smell of death is my damn. Oh god, it wasn't pleasant. Okay, there's plenty more storage. Not that that was the issue at hand, but it's been needing to be finished for a long time. I'll also put door. I thought I canceled that. I'll cancel that. I'll put new doors here and here. Of course, another storage compactor. That'll keep all the poop air like stuck there. Satisfying the copy of the settings of a storage compactor. It's great because it was so time consuming. Favorite class to play in Terraria? I don't know. It's like a hybrid mage with melee. That's usually what. I'm sorry. Like range with melee. That's usually what I do. I've played specifically like a mage once, and that was fun. But I really like having the defense. 500 grams every second, so I ideally need 2 pumps per electrolyzer, which is a stupid idea. Yeah, it is. And what I could do is get rid of that electrolyzer, put another pump here, and that's 3 to 2, and that's decent. And with that said, I could get rid of this electrolyzer and put one up here and kind of copy this design. Make little oxygen rooms everywhere. I could send power to them like that. It's really lacking early game. Yeah, it is. But I don't like this. This needs to change. So I keep having symmetry on the brain, and I want to make things symmetrical and pretty. That's also restricting base designs. If I wanted to go for efficiency, I'd pretty much say fuck symmetry, and I do some certain things, but I haven't exactly been doing that. If I put a CO2 scrubber right here, which I could very easily do, it would take care of any CO2 that's originating from the stress room. I could put one at the bottom of the bedroom, like the bottom right corner, and get all that out of the bedroom, wouldn't build up. And I don't need to put any kind of nothing in here, that wouldn't do anything. Old storage just set the storage compactor. It was terrible, man. Probably not, Javier. I think I'm going to be busy. I had 3 weeks of pseudo vacation where I wasn't working as much as I should have been. How many storage compactor lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 here. Well, I'll have 3 here. So 3. That's not what I wanted to do. 3, 4, 5. And all I'm going to do is queue this up. And then I can make my base with that in mind. Now, in all technicality, there's that little extra gap, but whatevs. Close enough, right? I blame you then since I just asked. What are you talking about, man? Kill the deodorizer. It's not necessary. Blame Lynn. Why are we blaming Lynn? Oh, she distracted me. Yeah. I wasn't exactly working as much as I needed to have because I was spending time with Lynn. So, we'll put these bad boys down, and apparently I missed the storage compactor. Alrighty. I'll be quick about this. I don't want that puff through. He shouldn't fall down, though. He should float. Then we'll need ladders up. And I'll need ladders up here. That could pose a problem. Oh god, the sand. Oh god. I don't know how you got up there, Rokisha, but you're going to die if you don't dig these tiles. I might cancel some things and like... Yeah, I hate how they like teleport through those stuff. It's so bad. Cancel this, dig this. We may be able to save these dupes. You guys gonna be okay here? You guys gonna be okay? Maybe. Feed your hatches a place to deodorize biome. It's true, because they'll keep eating the clay. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. And should you guys get rid of that tile? And that tile, and fall to the floor. And I rescued you. Give us oxygen, dickhead. Working on it, man. What are you floating on? What? What's going on? He's floating. He's floating. What? What are they doing? There's nothing here. There's no door here. It says there's sand here, but there isn't. Oh, okay. It's invisible sand. Okay. Don't mind him, just some clay logic. Kiko, I'm sorry. If you gotta get some sleep, get some sleep. What was that? Okay, Enfon can levitate. I didn't know, but now I'm privy to the knowledge. And you complain about Bethesda. That was something else right there, Hokie. That was special. What did I miss, Bubbles? You missed all kinds of chaos. You missed floating dupes and whatnot. Oxygen's actually looking pretty good right now, surprisingly, with this little setup. But I could just move the 2 gas pumps over, use 2 electrolyzers, or I could use 3 to 1 or 3 to 2, because they are stopping every now and again. Can you post a clip? Go for it. Ask for get permission from Lynn or Ryan or whatever mod wants to do it and post it. That was special. That was great. Okay, get rid of any like the water pumps that are right there. The case of flying dupes and invisible. They cut off. I didn't get to see what the rest of it said. Oh, that was fun. Just another day. Just another day in Oni. Good times. Good times. Interrupt the Sleep is one of the dupes that has... what is it? Becky's the snoring person. Nobody's really close. Becky's the only person who snores. I wonder why they get interrupted. With all the O2s pushing the poop air down here, I could filter out the poop air, but the other problem is there's poop air everywhere in like the mine shafts. Where's the poop air originate from? Maybe from the slime biome, maybe from the poop water down here. Maybe from quite a few places. I'd have to do the door glitch if I didn't want any of that stuff to ever get through. Which should be possible. Why can't you run wire through natural tiles? I don't get it. I don't know either, man. I do not know. Oh, this one didn't get copied. Copy settings. Let's go copy the settings. Oh, apparently I put a storage compactor there. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Somebody kill the storage compactor for me, would you? Thank you. Now we have tons of storage. What's up, Dreams? How you doing? You missed Anfon floating. Because apparently dupes are magical now. Awesome. All the storage compactors are good. And then I will sweep up, once they're done building, all of this mess. Sweet. Now there's better storage. It's centralized. There's like a top portion if they're like working up here and the thing they need's up here. Then there's like a bottom portion if they're working over here. Pretty cool. Oni devs learned. Yeah, they did. Enough people complained about it on the forums that they finally added it. Go dig this stuff up. Yeah, the dupe, or the puffed might escape, but if he poots, he'll float up to the top, so I don't think it'll be an issue. I don't know how I want to handle the see, like that's a design flaw with this base. The easiest thing to do would be to wall everything off and connect these points, and then this would be part of my base, and then I would keep it oxygenated, and that'd be the easiest thing to do ever. But I was going for the like compartmentalized plan. I don't know. I might do that. That'd be a good solution to a problem we have. And at this point, I don't need that compactor. Hatch, are you eating this ice still? It was at 18 kg, or 18,000 kilograms earlier. Are you still eating it? Yeah, you definitely are. I just haven't seen coal produced by you in a while. Strange. CO2 scrubber, it's still kind of fighting this whole thing back. I think it might be losing because there's CO2 being pushed up here. If you want to contain the puff, use a sideways pneumatic door to trap it in the ceiling. You mean like this? If I use a pneumatic door to let the air through. But yeah, that would work. I mean, I could do that real fast. And then I could break this. I could put a pneumatic door there for the lulz, just to keep him away. Short. But even if he came down here, if he ate, he would go all the way to the top. The tower kind of works better, DG, but this is the same concept. It's just the better thing to do would be to like cut these points off so I stop having poop air originate and coming into my base. Can you make hydrogen? Yeah, with the electrolyzers. I have hydrogen. I have a hydrogen generator, and we're using it actively. Can you guys just not reach that? Is that what this is, or what's going on here? Unreachable. Ah, that'd be because of this. Then you can deconstruct that. What's this? Oxygen? Oh, it's water. Empty that. We'll mop it up. Slime falls through them? Oh, that's cool. Well, the slime would just fall down here then. Oh my god, the hatch trap is genius. Hatches no longer trigger me so much. I'm glad you trapped them. I need more hatches. There's one right here, but he's not doing anything. I would love to have been able to have gotten this hatch over here. I might still be able to do it, but it'd be a tall order. I'd put a tile here to block this door. Get him on this tile, and then like I'd have to really break a few tiles, but I might be able to trap him. But it'd make him eat that stuff faster. They'd eat the coal, or they'd eat the ice and make coal quicker. Missing foundation. Oh, that explains that. I thought I put a tile here forever and a day ago. Well, that explains some trouble. We'll fix that. You're overpressurized, so this room is completely oxygenated. Nice. So that means no O2 is going really this way that often. Most of it's going to the bedroom. Except for when they open the door, I guess. So I think I might do that. I might change the base layout a touch. It is inefficient, but it was more like I just wanted the aesthetic. So if I am to break you and you, and then I put a mechanized airlock right here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Right here and here. God damn it, it keeps like, I'm not even doing that, I swear to God. Here, thank you, Gabe. The dupe was standing, it was so adorable. Poor dupe. The Anphon was floating earlier. Alright, wall this off. Wall that off. I guess they should be thermal tiles anyway. Something like this. I'm not gonna be able to get over here unless I open that up, but I don't want to because of the natural gas. I might break these. These aren't doing me any good right here. Hey, what? Deconstruct that, and then we'll harvest up the materials and we'll scooch them around. Break this. Can a hatch die from falling? No, there's no falling damage yet. So that'll make it so they can fly up here. And then one problem we are going to have is the storage rooms. The poop air is going to leak through. Because there are things in here that have poop air. You don't know your question? What do you mean? DG, you just says make it? Is there any other way to make hydrogen parts of electrolyzer? No, no, no. That's how you make it. It straight up pulls it out of the water. But there's no other way that I'm aware of. So if I do that, I sacrifice a storage compactor in each spot, but it ain't the end of the world. I kind of like that idea. So it's more of this door cheese right here you're seeing. So if I broke, I wonder if that'd work. Would this work? Just out of like sheer curiosity. Say I break this door. And then I put an airlock here. I think it would. I broke this. They'll still be able to go through it, and it should still keep gas from going through. The problem, of course, is if I do that design and I put a door here, then there's no tile over this. But would that still work? Because then I could just keep my compactors. I don't know if they're going to be able to go through this, because I might have to put a ladder here. Tell you what, for science sake, we break this, we break this. We'll see if people can still access this layer. And if they can't, we put a ladder there. You should do a run where you accept every dupe and see how long you get. Well, I wouldn't be worried about making my base look pretty if I did a run like that. I don't think that'd be too bad now that I know some things. I just rush frost buns. I'm not gonna take any of them. And electrolyzers and things like that. Water's still holding strong. Still need to tap into that geyser. So finish this. Move. Can you go here? You can still go there. And I think that makes that airproof. Airtight. Seems like more patches and puffs their livestock. They are. But I want to see some sort of like domestication with a lot of the creatures that they have in the game. I think that'd be really sweet. So if I do this, then I have to get rid of that tile too. The problem is then there's no tile for them to land on. So it's still airtight. Only one way to find out! Sorry, but I gotta go. I'm really tired and starting to feel dizzy. Definitely watch all your vids. Have fun. Have a stream. Good night. Love you all. Hope to see you sometime again soon. Good night, chat. Take it easy, Kiko. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I am glad to hear you're enjoying all the videos, and hopefully we'll see you in another stream in the future. Toodles. We need pet mantises. Wait, what? I was too busy preparing a speech. What are your dupes' characteristics? Let's see. You're eating a frost bun. You can't cook, but you have diver's lung, which is great. You're a binge eater, which is awful. You can't get stressed. That's bad. Those are your things. I don't know why we have people idle. That's scary. Oh, see, this is why we have people idle. They can't get through. So if I put a tile here, they could get out, and it would work. I think. I could always just put a ladder in the center, and then make like 1 or 2 access points. Like, get rid of this design. So I don't like the idea of putting tiles here, because what that would do is that would restrict the flow of gas. But if I connect these points in my base, what's it matter? I think I'm going to call a night, fellow boost. We'll have a good one there, Red Phoenix. You have a nice night, man. Why don't you exclude organics from your main compactor and make it organics only compactor? I can. That's definitely something we could do if I want. But the fact of the matter is that air is here. And then where would I put my chlorine, my bleach stone, things like that. Use mesh tiles then? It's true. Could. I'll try this. So real fast, because I know you're stuck there, you're gonna get stuck. See if that'll free you. You guys should be able to get the resources to build yourselves out of here, I would imagine. And if you can't, somebody will help you out. I could make it so there's only one entrance. I like multiple entrances because it makes it easier for them to get in and out. Can they just not? They just can't pathfind there. That's strange. Because the way the door glitch works, I mean, we have it working like right here. There's just a tile that they can step on underneath. I guess what they can't do is they can't step on the top of the airlock. But we've had Anfon floating on it. So I'm gonna get rid of some of the airlocks. I think what I'll do is I'll split the difference. I'll have one at the top, one at the bottom on each side. Where'd the hatch go? Sounds like the hatch is dying, B-Sip. I actually don't even see him anymore. I don't see the hatch. I'm gonna load it because I'll save the hatch. But with that knowledge, let's try that. That definitely is not a good idea. So you need to have one or few entrances, basically. This is what this looks like. Have you tried? I've seen the game, I've not tried it, no. So the hatch is there, but he's making a very unhappy face. I'm not sure why. Do you see this, right? Did you see that coal? I want you to pay attention to this. Look at the... I don't know what's going on. Look at the number of coal. 5,875 kilogram. What's going on? Watch what happens when I play it. Okay, there's 8,700. What happened? He was constipated. You know, that could be true. He's been eating constantly. Why did he do it all at once? What the fuck? Poor Hatch. Baked potatoes. Thank you, buddy, for that host. I appreciate it, dude. How you doing, man? You're just in time to see my Hatch get a little janky. I'm not quite sure what just happened, but it was hilarious. So on this note, what I will need to do is run up 2 ladders, and I'll get rid of a few storage compactors. It's no biggie seeing as many as we have. I'll do this just in an effort to keep everything like airtight. And yes, it would go in the water supply, but it wouldn't matter. This is its own separate thing. Now you only have 13 kilograms. Yeah, only. I'd have to get rid of these as well. Get rid of you guys. I have a little bit of sweeping up to do. Okay, there are other entrances in the middle. I'm gonna split it like this, just for the lulz. It keeps everything airtight. It's fine. And once they're all finished building, let's have them sweep. No, the storage compactors, it's okay. Maybe it's like that bug with the pus where it's suck and never poop. Yeah, that's kind of what just happened, but then he released the coal. The puffs usually just hang on to it forever because they're mean like that. But there it is. That's airtight. Nothing in there is ever going to leak out, which is cool. And then I could repeat the same idea over here because there's still plenty of storage compactors that aren't filled. It is this lane right here, and then that does mean this one has to go. I clicked on buildings, but I guess it unchecked it. That's weird. So it's against this lane. I have buildings selected, and then when I go to get rid of it, that was weird. This game's screwing with me. There's a bug with a state machine fails to change the default screen. Like it's stuck on a state transition. That could have been, because it happened after I loaded. Okay, make it so each floor has a door on the left and right, just alternate doors. I could, but this isn't bad either, because they just come up here, they have access to these, or they can come down here and they have access to those. It's no biggie. I don't think it's really going to be that big of a movement penalty or anything silly along those lines. So long as everything's airtight, that's really what I'm interested in right now. Keeping the stuff airtight is important. So break all of these doors. This is in an effort to really control my gases we have in the base. That's the way I see it anyway. Could have started out completely differently, but I tried to go for a fancier base design. Now I'm seeing some things I don't like in the design, so I'm just going to change them. We need to deconstruct this, and this, and this, and this. What's the reason your vid got demonetized? I don't know. They never told me, Pyro. I checked. And I fought them on it, like you can repeal it or you can appeal it or whatever, and I did that, and they remonetized it. It was the Lynn video. So she said something they didn't like, and then they remonetized it. Go figure, right? I have no idea. They're still sleeping. That's going to take them a while. So with this in mind, okay, I just put I could do the door shenanigan right here. I could put my CO2 collection there. And that, I mean, if I do that, if I want to keep the compartmentalization idea. This is all but a vacuum at this point. The heat's built up in here, but I don't know if it'll ever be an issue where it gets too hot. Now that does mean it's producing pretty warm, CO2, right? Apparently I pressed F2, guys. You heard the steam go, critique. 82, yeah, it's pretty warm. I could put a Weezewort here. How many Weezeworts do I have? Do I have a planter I can look at? Like, does it show me here? Nah. Let's just see where I can put planters. So food, or I'm sorry, decor, flower vase. I could put one here, I could put one there. I can pretty much put one on each side of them. Can't on this side, obviously, and I really can't right here, but it doesn't really matter. The heat should rise. Steam pictures, yeah! I think the game have bosses like DS. I really doubt something like that. I don't imagine that'd be a thing. We can lower the priorities on all of this stuff. Let's send these all back down to ones. That was something I should have did a while ago. Cool. You're freezing in the warmest place of your house. You were blown. Your mind's blown. Wait, what? What do you mean? How's that work? Come on, dudes. Airtight. Let's go. Hatch, are you okay? Are you making coal, buddy? Should I go sweep it up and send it out of here? Because I feel like it's gonna kill you. Stream's dying. It's working for me, man. Now it's not. Rip Cerebral. Building nice resources. It's still the hydroponic farms and the fertilizer. I guess, I mean, I have the power. I'm just not using it. I should really start up the fertilizer makers. What's stopping me? Pump poop water to them. They produce natural gas, and that's it. There's nothing stopping me. So I'll tell you what. I could plumb these up using heavy watt wire, but let's do the math. It's 240, 480, 480. Okay, so that would be fine all on the same grid. If this is all its own thing, I can use the baby electrical wire with zero problem. Now, the question is, how do I get the power out of here in an elegant fashion? Through there, up through there, up through there, up through there. That is how I do it. I got it. How to get wire that is above my colony without flooding. If you... Okay, so... I guess you can imagine the steam geyser right here. My base is below it. Now, say I wanted to get it right here in this tank. The hatch needs a room of its very own. He's jealous. He is jealous. But say I want to get it in that reservoir. You're going to have to deal with a little bit of flooding, but you can really control it. So if I only dig this tile and it's only coming from this tile, I could put a mesh tile here, or no tile. Mesh tile here, no tile, whatever. And that water would fall straight through the entirety of my base into my reservoir, and I would catch it. And then I would just go patch up the holes. That's a good way to do it. You can kind of route water, but remember, water physics are super, like, jelly, and it's kind of silly, so it might be easier to do what I just showed you. What other games do you think you're gonna play on YouTube? Why so many masterpieces? You need the paintings because they de-stress your dupes. They get really stressed if you don't have a ton of paintings. Wow, it's oxygenated everywhere with that little setup. Huh. Oh shit! What the fuck? Ty with 10,000 Kappa gems. What the Jesus H Christ is going on? Ty, what the hell? B-Zip's just like, well, fuck. That's what I'm saying. Ty, holy shit. You can actually manipulate where it falls in drip form. Yeah, there you go. But Ty, thank you so much for the 10,000 Kappa gems. Holy shit. Thank you so much for that support, Ty. That is absolutely ridiculous. Chat, get some love and hype up in chat for Ty. Holy hell. Thank you so much for this bits, Ty. That is nuts. How close are you to the next bet? I have to ask that too. You've been sending a lot even after you've hit 1,000. How close are you? Or 100,000? Holy shit. Thank you, Ty. Oh my god. Taco money? Ty with the taco money. Ty, thank you for the taco money. Did I not put that? I thought I... Oh, okay, whatever. You're only 19,000. Damn. Ty's almost the same gem badge as Hokey. That's something or another. Damn. Thanks, folks. Now I want tacos. Ty's the one who said it. Okay, I have to think now. I need water, and there's a couple things I could do to a geyser to bring water straight over. And the water's gonna get an ip warm if I straight up bring geyser water over. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. There's a guy. Oh, I did notice. There's two here, and there are two up here. I have so many geysers. And Blobby, and Blobby. Also, I'm sure you're gonna buy a taco. I mean, I should go buy a taco. Yes. I could just borrow this water. I could just control this water, just direct flow down to... I kind of want to steal this water. It'd be the easiest way to get a ton of water in the supply. It'll be a little warm, but I think it'd be okay. So eventually you're going to have a gem elder god or something when people actually get to 1 million bits. Yeah, that's a good idea, Nomo. I'll remember your name when that happens. There will be a gem elder god. You got it. You heard it here, folks. You heard it from Nomo. Gem elder god incoming. This might not be good for the puffed. This might not be very good for the puffed, but I'm thinking this. We need taco money emote right now. I totally could too. That'd be funny. But thank you so much, Ty. That is absolutely insane. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Wow. Alright, can you guys sweep up the ice, please? You were supposed to have swept this stuff up forever ago. But I take it you don't have any room. Yeah, here, have some room for liquefiables. Get the stuff out of my base. Dude, they built those ladders so freaking quick. That puffed... It says chilly surroundings. I don't know, maybe introducing some geyser water to him might make him happy. I'll have to wall the geyser off, though, quickly. Because I don't want it dripping into the base forever, obviously. So, let's roll with it. On this note, we're going to... If I... Ooh, what the hell? Is that sand? Yeah. If I delete the tile, the water's going to fall down, or the tiles are going to fall down here, and this might be too far for my dupes to go to sweep up things, but I guess it's no biggie. So, building. This will make a few things inoperable. Whatever. Let's queue it up, and then we'll close it up with an airlock. Maybe I just put an airlock down ahead of time, like a double airlock. I guess I can't double airlock it. One airlock would be good enough. Should be good enough. Or maybe one airlock here, like that. That would has a couple tiles of like resistance. I believe that has the highest. Bobby did like a 16,000 cheer at once. No, Hokey has the 25,000 one. Hokey has done the most cheer, the most in a cheer at one time. Bobby had like a 16K. Yeah, Hokey definitely had the most. This will end well. This isn't going to end well. Yeah, I'm going to save. Let's see how this goes. Hi, Puffed. Hey, Dupes. Do this thing for me really fast. Quickly. Just keep him up there. I like this idea. You just stay up there, Mr. Puffed. Fingers crossed, guys. Did you guys break everything preemptively? Here goes. Here goes. No! Anticlimactic is all fuck. Oh, man. People were asking what Hookie's highest cheer at once, and the one I remember the most. Well, I also need to get this power over there, and I could go straight up over like this, connect to another transformer. Robots in disguise. And let's get some wire bridges down. X, thank you for the 10 tryhard gems, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, X. Oh, that's right. Can't because of the door. I can lower this wire down and then like do a bridge. That'd be more than feasible. Let's go with that in mind. We'll get rid of the wire here. Let's scooch some things around. Just a little bit. I have an obsidian fire pit pre-crafted, but I don't know where to place it. Hang on to it, man. Unless you're like ready to base, but it doesn't hurt to hang on to a fire pit. You should always have stuff like that pre-crafted. That's never a bad idea. How you doing, Golden? What's up, man? Nice to see you, dude. So can you guys come over here and do this for me, please? Thank you. Now that gets rid of my food and stress. So this needs to be done first. So let's go to power 9. On this note, it'd be like this. Then I can connect that, and then I can put a bridge. Yes. I don't know why I have a wire here. I don't need that. I can go straight up through here. I'm thinking something else. So let's cancel all this. No. Game. I press C. Let's cancel all this. Is there a minimum cheer setting? No, there is, but I don't have it enabled. You can make it so you can cheer only certain amounts or higher. I have it so you can cheer whatever you want. Bridge horizontal. You guys always telling me to do things. You guys leave me alone. Thank you, Becky. I honestly don't really fully understand what everyone's going on about with that at the moment. I haven't. My brain's not functioning, but I'm sure you're not wrong, Becky. Oh, that's why I had those. I just didn't even see those. I'm gonna keep this set up for now. It works, and maybe I'll mess with that later. But thank you, Becky.